So, I recently bought a pedal kit and I was thinking that we could go through the parts and see what they're doing.
Pedal points and what they're doing.
So, what is a dpdt switch, you might ask? Well, it's one of these tiny little things that I'm holding right here. I don't know if you can even see it, it's so tiny. And just like the true bypass switch, they work similar. You have a little knob that you select things with, and you have 6 little legs here, 3 in a row. And it's actually 2 switches in one. That's the whole double thing. And that's because if there are 2 rows, and the switch works basically like this. Let's imagine this is your switch, and my hand here is the enclosure part, the red part here. When I pull it here, it's connecting to that leg that is there, the outer leg on the side. And when I flick it over there, it's connecting to that. And it's basically just connecting it to the middle leg. So basically, here we have the switch drawn out. And in first position, this leg is connected to this leg. And in second position, when we flicked it, the middle leg is connected to this leg down here. And we have 2 switches, basically. So these 2 will be connected to these 2, or these 2 will be connected to these 2. They're not connected to each other unless we put something like a wire in between. Now you might ask what you can use these for, and there's a bunch of things you can use these for, but in pedal building I usually use these to create maybe something like, let's say I have a circuit that goes to these 2, like this, and there's a circuit here, and then I have an input and an output here, like that, signal goes like that, and I have a jumper cable like that, and then I can either decide to put the signal through there, and through, just like a little bypass, and out again, or into the circuit thing, or something. You could put, for example, let's say a capacitor here, and, oh my god, that was poorly written, and then you would have your circuit either go through the little wire jumper cable, you know, like a true bypass, or go through your capacitor. It's a simple way to do things like that. Another thing I usually use it for is if I have a pedal that I have these but single throw instead of double throw, and I have 2 ones, and I feel like it's annoying that the pedal has 2 little switches, and I want to be able to switch both of them at the same time, because I don't like the options. And you know, if you have, you know, 6 options or something in a pedal but you only like 2 of them, you can switch both of them out if they have single throws for one of these double throws, and then instead of having 2 knobs that you have to flick at the same time, you just have 1 knob that you have to flick. It could make things easier. There are other applications where a switch like this could be useful. You could, for example, crisscross them so that when this is down like this, the upper row here and the lower row here is connected, and then when you switch it around like this, this upper row up here and the lower row down here is connected. Something like that, for example. Could be useful in a bunch of different situations and with a bunch of different types of effects that you're trying to build or that you're trying to blend together, for example. I mean, sometimes we build pedals and we're taking 2 different kits maybe or something like that, and we're putting them together and we're finding a switch that will let us do weird things to them. So, I hope this helped. Let me know in the comments below if it did, and until next time, stay awesome and cool. Wow.